What up, party people? Welcome back to another episode of Controversial Album Covers. This is episode number 41, and here it is. Richard Pryor's self-titled debut album entitled Richard Pryor. It was released in 1968, and it is the only comedy album on our series, I believe. However, Richard Pryor will get honorable mention when I do the Lennon Ono album. And they got in a lot of hot water for the title, whereas he actually got a Grammy Award for his album. I'm sure you know which one we're talking about. We'll get to that later on down the road. So again, this was released in 1968, and it was designed by Gary Burden and Rick Griffin. Gary Burden was pretty well known at the time. He did the Mamas and Papas, Steppenwolf, Neil Young, yada yada yada, The Doors, blah blah blah. Rick Griffin was more of a graphic designer and letterer, and he did a lot of psych rock posters, specifically the Grateful Dead. He did some for the Eagles and Steppenwolf, and yada yada yada. This cover was a take or a spoof or in the vein of the naked savages that were adorning the covers of National Geographic magazine at the time, and a close-up of them in the back. They weren't really sure if Richard Pryor was going to go for it, and he absolutely loved the idea. In fact, he even embraced it, and they did a really long photo shoot because he loved it so much. Now, Burden had said that when the cover came out, he got 2 letters, one from National Geographic magazine saying that they were going to sue him for the defamation of their publication, and then the second letter was from the Grammy nomination committee for Best Album Cover of the Year. So it goes to show you, some people love stuff, other people don't like it so much. So what they ended up doing is changing the border on it. On the original border, it had the, I think it's maple leaves, and all the way around it, which is what National Geographic does. So when they reissued it, they put the Statue of Liberty all over it to kind of look like it. And I think that's also kind of a freedom of speech sort of thing. And here's the Statue of Liberty one. And later on, they went back to the original title because at that point, National Geographic, I'm not even sure. Are they still around? I'm not sure if they're still around, but if they were, they probably mellowed out. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.